All right, guys, I'm here at Ari in Bentonville. So this is the former Fezzari, and of course they're still proud of their heritage, proud of their name, where it came from. But they have rebranded to Ari to kind of simplify things and make things easier for a worldwide recognition. Because as we know, Fezzari kind of flows off the tongue well. Ari just makes it easy. So. The Ari showroom here in Bentonville is a super cool place. It's part of the community. And when I say part of the community, we're actually having a big group ride from here tonight. So these are some of the guys that work in Ari. They're getting the bikes ready. Some of the people here, I saw you loading and unloading outside. How are you doing?
The fast ride, right?
Yeah, that's right. How are you?
Amy.
And I guess we're gonna have a ride tonight.
Yeah, glad you're still in town.
Yeah, so I don't want to leave. I'm having so much fun in Bentonville.
Here.
But I figured I better do a little work and make some videos while I'm here. So.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you. And I guess tonight we're having a big party.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, guys, that's what I'm talking about. Ari, and you guys know I've owned the bike shop, Biloxi Bicycle Works, before. So I've always, believed in brick and mortar. Ari is a direct-to-consumer brand, but look at this, brick and mortar. Like, I'm standing on the floor of Ari right now. I can touch the bikes, and you can too. Come to Bentonville or come to their location in Utah, a little south of Salt Lake City, and you can walk in and touch the Ari bikes yourself too. So I'm going to call Ari a kind of a hybrid model, because they are doing direct to consumer and doing it very, very well. I can talk about direct to consumer because you guys know I sold a lot of bikes through GovVelo and Biloxi Bicycle Works, both online. So I shipped out a lot of bikes to people. And you do your best to pack the bikes and do everything you can to make sure that those bikes arrive safely. And Ari has that down to a science. But if something happens in shipping, or when you get your bike to your house, and Ari bikes come about 90% assembled. So that does mean you've got to do a little something or the other. And if you have problems with that, believe me, these are real technicians. You can get a hold of them several different ways, and they can walk you through the problem. They're there to back up their products, and they're here to showcase their products. So this is I'm going to call it a hybrid model. They've been around since about 2005 as Fezzari, and have, like I said, recently rebranded to Ari. I like Ari, and it seems like they're getting a lot of good feedback on the name change. It just makes it easier, makes it simpler. To me, there's less branding, and I kind of like less branding. So Ari is good, and like I said, they're proud of their heritage. They're not hiding the fact that they're Fezzari at all. Fezzari is a super cool and flowing name, but it is hard when you're trying to go worldwide for everybody to be able to pronounce Fezzari, where Ari is easy. But enough about the brand name. It's Ari now, and the bikes are fantastic. And with a direct consumer model, they can save you money. So one thing that Ari has done, and of course we worked on a lot of Ari bikes in Biloxi Bicycle Works, just like every other brand. I worked on a lot of Treks, a lot of Cannondales, a lot of Specialized. So just because you have to work on a bike doesn't mean that it's not a good bike. It's a mechanical contrivance, and everything needs a little tuning, a little touching. And I have worked on a lot of, back then it was Fezzari bikes, and even did some warranty work for Fezzari. And they always treated my bike shop very well as far as getting parts to us quickly, treating their customers just like I would. So we wanted that extra repair work, and sometimes it was nice when Ari would send customers our way as a local bike shop. And you can see they are a local bike shop. So their facility in Utah will work on any bike. It's just like any other service department. And it's nice that you can bring your bike to a qualified repair technicians. Their bikes look fantastic. So this is an example of one of their gravel bikes here. This is the Schaefer. I really like the Schaefer design, and of course it is modern, so you can put up to 2.2 2.5 tires on this bike. And actually, here's one with the tires on it right there. Looks super hot. In Bentonville, I'm finding that there's a lot of rocks, and these guys ride single track on their gravel bike. So the bigger the better. And the Ari Schaefer, the new Ari Schaefer, has a lot of tire clearance, like 58 millimeter tires, or 2.25, and there's a 2.25, and you can see plenty of clearance on it. They've done a lot of work to even the touch points, like the door. You can reverse the door in different ways, so your water bottle cages can fit if you want to use this as a packing bike and have multiple waters, or if you want to have big packs. So they've really done a great job of engineering their bikes, and their carbon fiber is absolutely amazing, but they do have some aluminum models as well. So I'm going to be doing more reviews on some of the Ari bikes, because I'm finding out that you get a lot of bang for the buck. Like this Nebo Peak. You guys know I love my cross-country race bike, and I love my trail bikes. Around here in Bentonville, having an e-bike definitely has an advantage, because there's so many trail systems you want to ride every day. And as a 55 plus coach, I find I need recovery, but active recovery you can get on your e-bike. Shoot, around here you get a workout on your e-bike, and I do like the Nebo Peak. It's kind of their lighter weight, shorter suspension, so it's a 140, 150, and 41 pounds or so for this electrified full suspension e-bike. Of course, there's several different models, like the Temp Peak. This is their carbon fiber kind of all mountain bike. I haven't had a chance to ride this one yet, but I can imagine it rides amazing. So I do like the Temp Peak. If I was gonna buy a bike for my girlfriend or something, I think the well-rounded Temp Peak would probably be the one. Although I'm really eyeballing the Nebo myself. So now I'll show you. Here comes Markus right there. We'll talk about a local rider right there. Food delivery by Ari Bike, and here's one of the cross-country models. So you guys know I like my cross-country bikes. This is the Signal. It's a lighter weight, shorter suspension bike that Ari has in their lineup, kind of to compete with like what I'm riding, but a little bit more suspension. So this is a 110, 120 travel bike, carbon fiber, and it would compete against like the Specialized Epic Evo, or even a shorter travel bike like what I'm riding right now is my Super Caliber. I think that this would be actually a better suited bike for the trails in Bentonville for me than my Super Caliber, and not much of a weight penalty at all. So really cool design. I'll be trying that out. And let me take you over here to a cool bike that I was looking at as well. So this is the Wire Peak. So this is their aluminum modeled trail bike. Save a little bit of money over the carbon fiber, and really you're saving a lot of money with Ari in the first place. There's not much. I can only think of advantages with Ari. As a former local bike shop dealer, dealing with some of the bigger brands, Trek, Specialized, Cannondale, there's always some tuning and work after the fact. And these bikes are high quality. They're parts that you recognize, SRAM and Shimano, stuff that's serviceable at any bike shop. So any bike you buy is going to need service after the sale. It doesn't necessarily need to buy that from your local bike shop to get that type of service. This is just a quick, God, look at this Bonneville. So this is their drop bar e-road bike. That would be great around me. And I don't know, there's hundreds of miles of paved trail around here. Something like that would be fantastic. This is a lightweight climbing bike, so that's their Suncrest, light and fast. Now this is the one I like. So you guys know I like my Trek Madone Gen 8. I want a little bit more aero, and look at the aero qualities of this bike. So this is the Bayo. If I got a new road bike this year, that would be the one. Anybody want to buy a Trek lightly used Trek Madone Gen 8? I really like my bike. I just haven't been home to ride it. I've been hanging out here in Bentonville and riding mountain bikes. So anyway, this is just a quick video on the Ari showroom right here in Bentonville. Just letting you know that it is a local bike shop. It's a direct-to-consumer model with a local bike shop feel. And it's brick and mortar. So if you say that it's just a direct-to-consumer factory, like these are the guys that I'll be riding with tonight on the group ride. They're your local mechanics. They're right here in Bentonville to show you around and point you in the right direction. Demo bikes, you can demo these bikes right here. So come to, I mean, if you're into bikes, you got to come to Bentonville anyway. Here it is right there. Ari, Bentonville. Ari. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to do a quick little video here on one of these bikes, and we'll do more.